The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. No, are we delayed? Lindsay, are you hearing in real time?
I honestly think I'm delayed a little bit.
Because it took you a while to respond to, hey. Kind of like, when they have somebody over in the war zone and they're reporting back to the studio and they ask them a question, like 5 seconds later is when they start their answer. Yeah, definitely. You're cutting out and delayed and everything. You should probably leave and try to reconnect.
I've done that like 5 times. Am I still?
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question, and then you respond as soon as you hear the question. Are you wearing a hat today?
Yes.
Okay, there were a couple seconds in there.
Okay. Yeah. This hat.
Is it that 1927 computer that you use,
Guys,
or is it the internet's connection?
It's not that old of a computer. Let me find out.
Okay.
I mean, listen, am I really going to find out? No, I know nothing about that. I'm just going to log back.
Say, who are you going to ask?
Yeah, I'm just going to log back on. I know nothing. Okay. BRB.
Okay.
That is fun to decide whether or not it is the technology or if it's just her being delayed. Like, is she?
Yeah. Riggins, do you have a way to block her from coming back in? That would be funny.
Yeah, let me see. How could I do that?
No, don't.
That might send her into a tailspin when she can't get back in. Start crying. We don't need that.
I think basically she just uses her computer monitor as a mirror to put on her makeup, and because that's what she's been doing, in the pre-show meeting today.
Yeah.
Just put on makeup.
Layering it on. Let's see. Lindsay, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay, great.
And I think I'm right on target because I see your lips and the.
Yeah, and God knows we can see your lips.
Well, I hope so.
They look like those wax things that kids used to.
That is not true.
Like Miss Potato Head. You like Miss Potato Head.
Yeah, I hope so, but I haven't had my lips tweaked in 3 or 2.5 years now.
Oh.
So these are all natural, baby.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, well.
And I know you're kidding about them being all natural. You
know what it is?
What?
Pepsi, Wild Cherry Pepsi lip gloss.
Whoa.
It is so good.
Is it?
I talked about it on Lindsay Look. People were probably like, what the hell? I'm a huge Diet Pepsi fan. As you know, Diet Coke. I like all the things. I love cherry. It's working for me.
Okay, so is it a plumper or just a gloss?
Just a gloss.
Okay.
SPF, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But smells just like Wild Cherry Pepsi. And I know TJ hates cherry. He would hate this. But Riggs?
Love it. That sounds great.
Okay.
Get you some, Riggins.
Yeah. I might. This is way less severe than what Lindsay used to do to plump up her lips. We'd walk back into the office and she'd be using a shot glass to create a suction around her mouth to make her lips big.
Yeah.
Like, Lindsay, put that down.
They made this this suction. It was red. You remember?
Yeah.
Put it on there and you just.
Yeah.
It's so bad for you.
Yeah, it looked great.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Join Lindsay Wednesday nights at 7 live on the TJ Riggins YouTube and Facebook pages for Lindsay Look, sponsored by healthlabs.com. Go to our deals page for Lindsay's Health Labs link and how Lindsay keeps track of hormone levels with 3 different testing options.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I'm working extra tonight. I'm covering the guy before me. I'm covering his show tonight. because he's got to be gone. So it's tonight and tomorrow night.
Ooh.
So it's one of those deals where I said I would do it a while back, and then now I'm like, why did I say I would do that? You know how that happens?
Sure.
I think my daughter was having one of those moments the other night because, excuse me, I think in October, she and her roommate bought tickets to the Dancing with the Stars live show that was coming through Nashville. And the other night she was talking to Jody on her way home from work, and she's like, I'm so tired. I wish I didn't have to go to that thing tonight. She'd already bought the tickets. So
Yeah.
That's the problem with buying tickets that far out. I'm the same way because you don't know how your day's going. You don't know where it's going.
Mm-hmm. Riggins is the king of that, saying that he would do something and then regretting it when it comes time.
Of course.
Yeah, even if it's the next day.
Yeah. And even if it's something I still kind of want to do, I'm like, I'd rather not do it. I mean, if given the choice between the two of them.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Is Rob on here? He's going to hear it.
Yeah.
About Rob's singing thing. And I want to see him sing. But at that late of night, I am so tired. It's like the last thing I want to do, but I still go.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's just because you're a saint.
Well,
That's why.
it's so close to the house. I can't not go. But I do want to, be on this journey with him, even though the journey's going to take, 8 months.
Long time.
Yeah, it's the longest karaoke contest in the history of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lasting longer than a NASCAR season.
Truly. And then I'm like, how much you winning? $1,000? $1,000 for this drawn out thing? Oh, no, I'll give you $1,000 to quit.
So I don't have to come back.
But you set yourself up for that. You're like, I'm going to go every time.
I know. I mean, I know I do the same for you. Why are you so late and why has it got to drag on so long?
Yeah. And Lindsay, it's exhaustive work being a saint.
It truly is.
And a martyr.
Yeah.
Saint Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
The patron saint of karaoke. Of karaoke competitions.
Oh my God, people are going to start messaging me. Can you come to my competition? No.
It's it's Lindsay mixing it up with the nerds.
Oh, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're a real life cheerleader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good about my duties and my active work, in the community.
You're very active in your community.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, does Rob even care? Because something about this tells me like Rob's like, I mean, thanks for coming, but it's not going to like break my heart if you don't. That's kind of Rob's attitude towards a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to ask him when he comes on next. Let's ask him.
Mm-hmm. Well, when he'll say, well, yeah, I mean, it's nice.
Yeah.
He won't try to not hurt your feelings. That's the good thing about Rob is that he's not all about preserving people's feelings.
No,
right.
Not.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Woo. Woo, 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 woo. It's that woo, woo. I don't know if TJ can relate to this, but he might be able to. I think Lindsay will. When you date somebody and then you break up, you split up. Lindsay, have you ever gone back to their Instagram or something to find out, like, even though you're not even, it's long gone, but are you curious about like who they're dating now or who they're married to now?
You're joking, right? Of course. I do. I mean, like on the stakeout. Yes.
Is there more than one person that you do that to?
So after I break up, it's probably a solid 6 months of me tracking, like I like track them like I track the animals for the kids. I'm like tracking them. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who are you with? But then I stop because I've moved on.
Right.
Is part of that wanting to see if any of your friends are trying to date him?
That, because that's
Mhm.
happened, you are correct. But also, are they cuter than me? Are they nicer than me? Like, I'm gonna get to the bottom. Do you drive a better car than me? I'm getting to the bottom of it.
Drive a better car. I mean, I can kind of relate because I've done the same thing. Now, I don't spend 6 months on it, but every once in a while, I'll go pop over their page, like, let me just see what's doing over there. Or, even if it's not somebody I was in a serious relationship with, even if it was just somebody I was talking to, I like to keep up and see, like, oh, yeah, he's a dump, he's dumpy or he's grosser than me or whatever.
Yes.
TJ, now you've been married for a long time, but do you ever go back and look on like for exes that just to find out what they're up to?
No, that's what I was going to say. When the beginning, when you said you didn't think I could relate to this, and the reason I can't relate to it is because social media wasn't a thing when I got married. That's how long I've been married.
Social media makes it way easier to do that.
Uh-huh.
Were there other ways though? Because like I've done a drive-by to a house before.
Have you?
Just what you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Drive by after you broke up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I guess when I was in high school and all, when I grew up in such a small town, you see everybody anyway. So if you break up with somebody, you're definitely going to see them the next time they're on a date.
Yes.
Because everybody's in the same place.
Yeah.
I know you're judging too. Yeah. Like he's not cute. Come on. I'm better than him.
We used to go to the cat.
Spiked bleach tips like me.
That makes sense though. When you don't have as many options, you're gonna run into that person eventually, or at least see them out.
Yeah, making a loop. That's what we called it. Making a loop through the town and go through Sonic, drive around the Sonic, back on the road, go around the courthouse, come back up, go around McDonald's, and then you're back at Sonic. Yeah. That's all we did.
And the catfish cabin isn't that big that you can avoid an ex when. Was there a really nice date spot in your town, TJ? Like where everybody? Oh no.
The Sonic.
Yeah, if we were going out to eat at a quote unquote sit down restaurant, it had to be in the next town over. Natchitoches was the closest.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, I mean it's great.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show an extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Riggins, you always talk about how your two older brothers would always leave you out of stuff. And you'd say, I tried to hang out with you my whole life and y'all didn't want to hang out with me and whatever else.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference in their ages?
3 years.
And how much younger are you than your middle brother?
3 years.
Okay, so it wasn't you're just way too young, because you and your middle brother would have been the same as the middle brother and the older brother hanging out.
Yeah.
They just didn't like you.
They didn't. I never really asked them specifically, but yeah, that's what I chalk it up to.
Yeah. Now, Lindsay, being a middle child of three kids, did they leave you out of stuff, or did you and your older brother leave your younger brother out?
They left me out, and me and my older brother are 2 years. Me and my younger brother are 3 years. So they were essentially 5 years apart, and they still left me out. I don't remember hanging out with them at all, even as a young kid.
But, that could be because of the boy-girl situation, even though you looked like a boy.
So true.
When you were little.
Yeah.
It's just the haircut.
Yeah.
And the tattoos, but whatever.
And the tats.
Yeah.
I found more photos of when I was little. It was scary. You got to see them. I'll send them to you. Anyway, yeah, no, I was left out all the time. Me and Rick should have hung out.
I know. We could have been friends.
Barbies.
Yeah, but you're way older than he is, so that would have been kind of weird.
I'm not way older. I'm probably less in age than him and his middle brother.
Yeah, I think so.
But you're 46, Lindsay?
Born in 84. And what were you, 86 or 87?
87.
87.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have been friends.
Yeah.
I could have used a friend, trust me.
Do what?
I could have used a friend for sure.
Well, same. I mean, I looked like a boy. No one wanted to hang out with me.
Yeah. Well, my brother would always take me around with him, even though he was 4.5 years older. And that's mainly just because I was cool. Even at a young age, I was cool. There would be some times when he didn't want me hanging out, and then and then I would beg him, and then he would give in and take me with him where. And this was after he could drive, you know. So, but then I chalked that up to being advanced at such a young age. Is a lot of that's because of my older brother. You know, advanced in the ways of the world, quote unquote.
Oh, we know. We know that advanced. Driving motorcycles at 6, you know, doing crazy things.
Yeah. Kissing 20-something-year-olds at 14. That kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Fun stuff. Kids, don't listen to this.
You know what my brother was like? He was like what the people today would call a cool uncle.
A funkle, yeah.
Letting me do stuff or encouraging me to do stuff way beyond what, the age of what I should have been doing. But hey, look how I turned out.
Just totally normal.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm excelling in life.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
We have a new sponsor. I forgot to talk about this the other day. We have a new sponsor, and the company is called Flowers Fast. And when I was doing their commercial the other day, the commercials are 30 seconds, so you got to fit the information in there, and there can't be any stumbling or anything. And do you know how hard it is to say flowers fast when your mind is already thinking that it should be called fast flowers?
Oh, I knew you'd have a hard time with that.
It's way easier to say fast flowers than flowers fast.
Flowers fast.
It took me forever. And I was almost, like Ace used to do when he would stumble when he was trying to record something. I didn't start cussing myself out and all that, but it was getting close.
You were teetering.
Yeah. Flowers fast.
Flowers
Fast flowers. Fast flowers. Get flowers fast with fast flowers.
I can't say any of them.
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
So then here's what Adam, our manager, did to me. He's telling Jody about this when he first signed up the sponsor. And then he says, so I know that your birthday and Mother's Day are back-to-back months. So TJ can just get you flowers from this, this new sponsor. So he just volunteering me to and because I don't get them free.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to pay for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's volunteering you to get planning out your gift giving for your wife, and now she's expecting it. She's like, "Well, he knows he's supposed to be getting." Yeah, mind you, shut up.
Yeah, you buy them.
Yeah, you buy them,
and they're not expensive. They're beautiful. They're just they're great flowers. They're fresh and all that. And if you go to the TJ Riggins deals page at tjriggins.com, and then you guys, it's under Jody's deals.
Oh.
And they also sponsor my other show, and people on that other show don't know who Jody is. They have no idea. All they know is that it's, unless they're old listeners, from the morning show listeners. So they try to explain that to get the message across. I'm like, just
You think they don't know her, but then you're walking down downtown Nashville with a sea of 1,000 people, and someone knows Jody. So
Yeah.
you think they don't know her, but they come out of nowhere.
So, yeah. And it's the free same day delivery if you use our deals page, Jody's Deals. Go to Jody's Deals on our deals page at tjriggins.com.
I got deals.
I got deals. Check my deals out.
But I mean, that's just like Lindsay volunteering her husband to do T-ball.
Good point.
You know, what if I was going to get her something else? Now I got to pay for flowers and something else.
I mean,
What if I was going to get her something? I was going to get her something else.
Yeah.
You know, she loves flowers, but that she's still expecting, I'm sure, you know, like a little shirt or something.
Yeah.
Get a little top for each of us.
Little outfit. Maybe some new figs.
But it is a great deal. And I'm going to just try to slip that in as those are the only two things that she's getting for her birthday and Mother's Day.
Yeah.
See, she shouldn't have a birthday that close to Mother's Day. She should have thought that out.
It's rude.
Yeah.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
With all the crazy stuff going on in the world, you need to stay informed. But receiving important information about politics and our culture doesn't have to be boring. Listen to the TJ Ritchie Show, and I'll keep you knowledgeable about current events with my unique wit and adorable disposition. The TJ Ritchie Show is live weeknights from 7 to 9 on 107.9 WBT in Charlotte, or listen to the podcast anytime at tjritchie.com. Join the fight and the fun with the TJ Ritchie Show.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right. I forgot to tell y'all this. We were just talking about Adam, our manager, volunteering me to give Jody flowers from our new sponsor, Flowers Fast. I have to slow down to say it. Isn't that ironic? I have to slow down to say Flowers Fast.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit paranoid here because, you know, since we moved out on our own, so to speak, starting our little network and all, Jody has had to start working for the company doing things. Well, every week she has a call with Adam, the manager. All right. And my office is right here where I am. Her office is just down the hall in a little loft area of the house. So I leave my door open while I'm working, and I can hear all what she's doing. So I always hear her start this weekly call with Adam, and Adam is on speaker. They're talking, and I can hear everything. All of a sudden, I hear my name, and she picks up, takes him off speaker.
Oh, no.
What'd you think that's about?
I don't like it.
I would find out pretty quickly.
And
Yeah.
you know, she's a loud talker anyway, you know, and she goes from this tone, right? And I don't want to wake her up, but talking to my name and then pick up the phone. Well, you know, I don't know. And that's what I hear. I don't even hear her end of it anymore.
So she's getting, not only is she picking up, she's getting more quiet.
Yeah. She starts to kind of whisper.
God. We gotta put a tracker listener on her desk.
Well, and you know what? I could sit here and go, well, I mean, maybe they're planning some surprise for my birthday coming up. But my birthday's in the middle of September. It's not coming up.
That ain't it.
It can't be something positive. It can't be like, hey, he's winning some award. Don't tell him. He's getting a Marconi.
Yeah.
Whoa. I wouldn't be able to let it go though until I found out. Like, what was that about? Like, I heard my name and then you get all quiet. No way.
Yeah. Well, I meant to, but then I got busy, and then I forgot about it until now. But yeah, I am gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little unnerving.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Maybe they're having an affair.
Now that would be good content for the show.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Jody and Adam having an affair.
He's like, is he there? Hang on. Okay, what?
Hang on.
Jody's like, hey, when do you want me to come to New York?
Oh,
I'm not coming to New York.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come here.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
I love it. I love it. This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey. You know what? I have been, as the kids say, jonesing for this information from Riggins.
we're jonesing for it. Absolutely jonesing for it. Well, I got some bad news to start off Now Trending. Britney Spears' ex-assistant said her DUI arrest seems quote unquote suspicious, and that there are quote people out to get her, end quote. So he seems to believe that this was a setup, and those rumors had been swirling last week when she originally got arrested, like that her family had been involved and they had cops tailing her, just waiting for her to mess up on the road so that they could pull her over and have her arrested. So the ex-assistant, and whoever that is, I mean, we don't know who that is. That could be anybody on the internet.
I'm picturing him though.
Yeah,
right.
I'm picturing Lloyd from Entourage,
Yeah.
Yes.
Ari's assistant.
Small.
Totally.
Hey,
Yeah.
Now, I don't doubt that there are people out to get her or trying to take advantage of her at a weakened state and maybe, take her money or whatever. But I don't know that nothing about this story seems suspicious to me. She got pulled over because they said she was swerving on the road.
And it's not suspicious when you look at her Instagram and she's out of her gourd every day. I mean, it's all checking.
let me ask you this, Lindsay. If something happened and Britney Spears called you and said, hey, I'm going to pay all the expenses and everything, just you and me going to the Virgin Islands for a vacation, would you go?
Am I still on the show? Because if so, then yeah, I'd do it for you. I'd take one for the team.
No, this was just that was a stipulation. You can't talk about it on the radio.
Oh, then no.
Post about it.
No, because no one would believe me.
Just you and me having fun.
No, I'm scared. She's whipping out knives. She's doing that. She's killing me. I mean,
Yeah, I think so too. But I'm going.
you're going
To the Virgin Islands? Yes.
Sure.
just to go to the I mean, what if she's
You know how I'm about those Virgin Island beaches?
not with her?
Man, I would when she fell asleep, I'd zip tie her hands and feet together. She couldn't get up and kill me in the night.
Right. I don't know if you'd have to. I think she sleeps like that. I picture her sleeping like that every night.
I'm going to my room, Brittany.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock the door.
No doubt you'd see her naked because she's dying for somebody to.
Yeah.
Get all the knives out of the Airbnb and but then you start hearing that clinking in the middle of the night. You're like, uh-oh, she's dancing. She's twirling. I think she's out there twirling in the living room. I can hear her.
Oh my God.
But there's no way I would be able to just talk to her and not say, Brittany, your mascara is running everywhere. You need to come on now. You got a little something up here.
Yeah.
Smudges.
She's like, shut up and help me with this ring light.
Yeah. Have you seen the bigger knife? Where'd the bigger knife go?
Where's my machete?
That's
my machete.
That's my favorite one. I call this one my lucky knife. Oh dear. Yeah. Good hypothetical question.
I would have Band-Aid tan lines every day. From where she got me somewhere the night before. Winging them around.
Yeah. So again, we don't know who this ex-assistant is, but he says it's all a setup. And you know what? Hopefully it is a setup. Then we can give Brittany a little grace. And I don't know.
We've been giving Brittany grace for a long time.
Well, that is also true. I get it. There's grandparents that say their grandparent life is not what they thought it was going to be. I'll tell you about it coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I'm what they call a professional influencer. Let me get our listeners to love your business as much as they love me with a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign. Go to tjriggins.com, hit the advertise link, and let's go.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Now. Wait, is it Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Great.
Yeah.
TJ's tired. He fell asleep. Well, I don't want to get into your business, but at the end of the work week, TJ's got to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Just talking a lot.
Bad business. I fell asleep waiting on my coffee to drip. I have a coffee pot that I use in the mornings, old fashioned. And I was waiting on it to drip, and I fell asleep leaning on my hand on the counter this morning.
That's serious tired.
Yeah. I know.
Serious tired. And he's going to have to take some Red Bull once he's got kids, but they're in their mid-20s now. They're going to have kids eventually, and then he's going to become grandpa. Or what's the name you're going to go with, TJ? Have you thought about it?
I kind of want him just to call me by my first name.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Richie.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you thought about it, Lindsay?
No, my mind can't even go there because mine are so young, but I'll work on a name.
Yeah.
It's got to be something cute.
There's this survey out that 60% of grandparents say their life as a grandparent is not at all what they expected. And even though they were really excited to become grandparents, what they thought was going to happen is not happening at all. And most of them say the same thing. It is way more work than they originally thought it was going to be, because that's the relationship they had with their grandparents. They were loving and great babysitters on occasion. But now a lot of grandparents are saying it's way more involved than we originally expected.
Because the parents in today's times expect their parents to help raise the kids.
That's exactly what they're saying.
Instead of using the grandparent relationship as just the grandparents have a role, they look at it like we're going to have kids, and my parents and your parents are going to help raise them. We can always use them as stand-in parents. And then grandparents have a life of their own. They had their kids, they raised their kids, and then now, and a lot of it has to do as well with single parenthood.
Yeah.
Needing the grandparents more and more often.
That's what I was thinking too. And I do think it's how you're raised, because when I was growing up, my grandmother raised me. My parents both worked late shift. My mom was third shift at the hospital. You know what my dad did? Like never home. So my grandmother raised me.
Her dad was a pimp.
Well, still is. And never complained. She knew that was her role. And now my mom wants that too. I think it's just a generational thing, and it's what you see and how you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my grandparents it was always either they asked for us to come, my brother and me to come, or we asked, can we go spend the night with Nana and Papa?
Yeah.
It wasn't my mom calling them all the time and saying, can you babysit?
Right.
And that also is a different relationship, I think, when you see each other, because you both, the grandparents and the grandkids, are wanting to see each other, not just, hey, you got to go to grandparents today.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
My mom didn't pawn us off on my grandparents like Lindsay does with her mom.
I've done that like 3 trips.
I'm kidding. 3 trips in a row. 3 weekends in a row.
Well, that was extreme.
They didn't even know you when you got home that third weekend.
Yeah. Mommy, Grandma?
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Earlier, I mentioned that I had forgotten that it's Friday, which means I forgot that it's weekend review time. The highlight, if you don't remember that it's Friday, then you don't look forward to the highlight of the entire week, which comes on Fridays. And that's Riggins' funny song about everything that's gone on behind the scenes and on in front of the scenes of the TJ Riggins Show and in pop culture. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy Riggins' Week in Review.
And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. TJ lost almost 5 pounds last week. And congratulations, that's what's up. But he also started putting homemade ranch in a squeeze bottle, and something's not adding up. I can't put my finger on it, but
It's a sports bottle. Like they have on the sidelines.
those two things just don't seem to go together. Losing a lot of weight and also having ranch in a squeeze bottle.
Have a Stanley full of ranch.
That's a good idea.
Ay, ay, ay. Lindsay returned on a trip from Nashville on a trip that was company funded. Lindsay, you're the only 10 I see on a scale from 1 to 100.
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
But Lindsay, she deserves a little vacation. I think you should get even more, but it's nice that you can fly away on 3 weekends out of 4. This is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Britney Spears got arrested for a DUI, and there's certainly nothing funny about that. But they said what tipped off the officers was her hard helmet beer can hat. Have you been drinking? No.
It's water.
Whenever you see somebody in one of those, you're like, that person's a party. They're ready to have fun.
Right. That and the hat that has boobs on it.
It's true.
Those are the best.
I want that. That person's going to start the party, I think. St. Patrick's Day is around the corner. Shamrocks, rainbows, and all that stuff. But from a public safety perspective, I think we need to lock up Shia LaBeouf. Just
Yes.
a precaution.
Please.
The United States got eliminated by Italy in the World Baseball Classic, which is embarrassing and so uncool. And then I hated watching Italy celebrate with all that champagne and gabagool. And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Dr. Dre is now a billionaire. Doctor, congratulations to you. Proving if you make some seriously crappy headphones, you could have $1 billion too. You ever had a pair of Beats? They're horrible.
I hate them.
They're awful. There is a Topo Chico shortage. Topo Chico? How do you say that?
Topo Chico.
There is a Topo Chico shortage. They say the production facility is to blame. Ladies, if you can't enjoy your ranch water, try a Buzzball, which is almost the same. I've heard. TJ has been smoking more cigars. He said it's one of his favorite things to do. But knowing what we know about TJ, I give it another month or maybe 2. This is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Yay. Good. Clap, Lindsay. Dang.
So good. I was coughing. Sorry.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay, and I'm so excited to share. We've got an extra funny segment now. We do it every weekday just for Prime Plus subscribers, along with getting you a commercial-free version of the shows to both watch and listen to. Go to the homepage of tjriggins.com and click Prime to sign up today.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, now we're ready to party, bro. The weekend is within our grasp.
It's right there in front of us. Just go out and grasp it. And this weekend I need to find a new show because I just finished Downton Abbey, and maybe the greatest show ever made. I'll just say that. If you've never watched it, do yourself a favor. It's romantic and it's wonderful.
I'll have to look that up, sis.
Would you like Bridgerton if you like Downton Abbey?
I've never seen Bridgerton. I know people love it, but
Try it. It's addictive.
is it good?
Yeah, it's saucy.
Well, now that I need a new show, there's one on Netflix that I'm kind of excited about. It's called Age of Attraction. Have you heard of this? This reality show? You know about it.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen the previews.
Yeah, season 1 is now on Netflix. It's now streaming. The Age of Attraction is a reality show where they put 40 people in the show of different ages, and they basically pair them up, men and women, and they're vastly different ages. And they don't know how old the other one is until they decide if they want to continue with the relationship. Then they move the couple to a room where they reveal their actual ages.
Oh, but they're all adults, right?
They're all adults. But we talk about Bill Belichick and his young girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, all the time. He's 73 and she's 24, which would be a almost 50-year age difference.
Right. It's gross.
I know you've said it's gross, and you talk about celebrities dating much younger people, specifically the women, the female celebrities dating much younger guys.
Yeah, like Cher.
Yeah. And Madonna.
Yeah.
Now, these aren't the age gaps between these couples on this Netflix show are not as extreme, but they're significant. John is 27 and Teresa is 54. Now, they're all very good looking people, regardless of the age gaps. They're not going to bring on a bunch of uggos because that's what makes it interesting. You want to look at pretty people.
Now, I predict that the young guys are going to be more accepting of the situation than the younger women will be. If all they're going by is, how compatible they are and what they look like.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you take money out of it, then I think the women, when it's revealed that they've been talking to a 60-year-old man and they're in their 20s, they're going to be grossed out.
And it's not hard. I love how you don't know their ages but it's not really hard to figure out,
You can kind of suss it out and get within 5 or 10 years. I think you're right. I think it's not going to be such a mystery.
Like, oh my God, you're 55. Okay. Yeah, no, you look 55. I mean,
exactly. Now, it's funny that TJ, you point out that young men were going to be more accepting of the idea because the biggest age gap is 33 years old. The woman's name is Vanelle. She's 27 and Jorge is 60. And she was shocked to find out that he was 60 when they do commit to each other. But his 60, he's like this rugged looking Hispanic guy. He doesn't look 60. He's very handsome.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. I think guys are like, I don't even care. I don't even know one guy that would be like, I can't. I just can't.
A lot of the guys joined the show because that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Some hot older woman.
Yeah. Totally agree. So season 1 of Age of Attraction is now streaming on Netflix. I'm sure it's a wonderful show.
Yes. So uplifting.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Lindsay, I forgot to ask you about the most important thing that's going on in your household right now, and that is your son starting T-ball. I saw your social media post the other night where he hit the ball and then ran to the pitcher's mound instead of the first base. But other than that, and my wife was laughing her head off. She thought that was the funniest thing. So he's 4. He just turned 4.
Yes.
And that's an early. When I was growing up, T-ball started from 6 and 7 year olds. And then Little League was 8 and 9.
Okay.
Okay, so the people in my hometown didn't want to see a bunch of babies out there just running around. They wanted a ball game.
Thank you. Yes. I missed the first part of the question because my thing was out.
I forgot to ask you how it was.
Oh, yes. So, okay. I'm with you here because it's 3 to 5. Okay. He's 4. So, okay, let me get this straight. We have the first game Saturday against 2 teams. So what you saw was practice with 1 team, and it was like herding cats.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do with double the kids ages 3 to 5 not knowing what they're doing? What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Totally.
You see, because his dad should be teaching him the basics at this age in the yard.
Well, and that's what they do.
And then when he's a little older, then start the organized real T-ball.
Right.
Has baseball rules. Okay. So let me get a hold of them. But what happens is you get all these, they just start, young parents want to put their kids in as much stuff as they possibly can, as quickly as they can.
Yeah.
And they're babies out there playing.
Well, this is my fault. You're exactly right. Because Kyle's like, what is happening? I signed him up, didn't mention it to Kyle. I mean, in passing. And he was like, I signed him up to be the assistant coach, without him knowing. We get there and Kyle's like, this is a cluster. Like, he was the same as you, started at 6. So it's kind of my fault because I heard through the grapevine all these young, moms with young kids were signing up for T-ball. I'm like, we've missed the opportunity. We got to start. We
can't miss out. We got to, get in like all the other kids.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Y'all may think I'm joking and it may sound funny because I'm a naturally funny person, but we had a dedicated T-ball field in my little hometown of Winfield, Louisiana. And there were a couple of us in the T-ball league that could hit it over the fence, hit home runs off the tee because we were ready to play an organized game by the time we started. And it was a big deal. They kept score.
Yeah.
There was a battle for first place. Everybody did get a trophy in T-ball, even back then. But it was a real game, and you could actually coach the kids because they were old enough to understand. I mean, you got a bunch of toddlers out there just going crazy, and then the parents feeling good about themselves, even though they regret having to get out there twice a week in the evening.
Yeah.
Totally.
Take him out of that.
I know.
You quit him and quit Kyle. Yeah. He's not going to be able to do it either.
I know. Well, and I know he's my child because he whacks it and he doesn't want to run. He's just like lazy.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Riggins, and I am ready, willing, and able to get your business better known by hiring me as your company's next influencer. Let's start a TJ and Riggins Show influencing campaign together by going to tjriggins.com and hitting the advertise link.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I have to clear something up. Even though probably nobody has thought about it since I made this mistake, but I think about it because I don't make mistakes very often, and y'all know that. Everybody knows that. So when I do make a mistake, I want to clear it up. The other day we were discussing the song Ring My Bell. You can ring my bell. And I said that the song was done by Regina Bell. Later in that day, it hit me. No, it wasn't done by Regina Bell. It was done by Anita Ward. So I've unburdened myself now.
Okay. I'm so glad that you mentioned that.
Yeah, because I know that if at least one person was out there thinking that I didn't know what I was talking about, then that hurts me because everybody needs to know that I'm right about everything.
Absolutely.
Most things, except for this one instance.
One thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was sitting there just stewing about it. They're like, that wasn't her. It was Anita Ward.
And you're supposed to be a DJ. You don't know your butt from a hole in the ground. So another thing about the T-ball, Lindsay, we were just talking about Lindsay's toddler playing with a bunch of toddlers and calling it T-ball. And it is cute. It's adorable. If it's not having to take up all your time to be out there, just letting them have a play day, it's not really a game.
Right.
But your husband was coaching the first practice, and I thought he wasn't supposed to be doing anything until those 2 weeks that the coach wasn't going to be there, and he was going to have to just step in for him.
Well, let me tell you how this happened. So before the whole season, the coach sent an email. I'm gone 2 Saturdays, 2 games to take my son somewhere. Can a dad step in or a mom? So I signed Kyle up without his knowledge, but then I told him and he got better with the idea. Fine. We get to the first practice, which was a couple days ago, and the coach was like, you know what, Kyle, right? He's like, yeah, I'm subbing for the 2 games you're going to be out. Let's just go ahead and throw you right in. Come on out. And he was like, and the coach knew we couldn't leave. We weren't just going to drop him off. You have to stay. So what was Kyle going to say? So he looks at me and he's like clenching his, I can tell he's like, Lynn,
yeah,
did it. So he does the 2 hour, no, it's a 45-minute practice and it's hot. And so we leave, we're in the car and he's just like drenched in sweat. He's like, so yes, I'm doing this. I was like, looks like it.
And he knows from being a professional baseball player that these kids are too young to really understand what the game is about and how to play it.
Yeah.
So he's looking at it like, I'm wasting my time here. Yeah. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because, they need to be able to play to win, and they can't at this age.
Right.
Here's one thing, though, I wanted to ask. I noticed the picture one of the pictures you posted of your son that day. He had the full bat bag and the whole thing. How much have you already spent on equipment for him to use for T-ball?
I don't know, because I made Kyle go to dinner and all that. Even though he said, Lynn, he doesn't need half this stuff. I'm like, the email says he does. Let's get it.
So he had the real bat bag, the backpack that has the bat slots in it, and a thing for his glove and his cleats and the whole deal. I bet that was he's probably got $150 worth of stuff already.
Easily.
Yeah.
He bought the wrong size helmet because he didn't have Brooks with him. Brooks was at school, and so he just had to turn around and go back to Dick's and get another helmet, and he didn't return the other one because it was at home.
Yeah.
We're wrapped into this now.
Yeah, and T-ball doesn't need helmets to begin with.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
There are a lot of ways, that are kind of humorous that black people stereotype white people. For example, if they're ever talking about a white girl's hair, a lot of times black people will say if a white girl's hair gets wet, it smells like a dog. Fun things like that.
Yeah.
And the whole white people eat tons of mayonnaise, those sorts of things. So Riggins sent me this video and it was labeled black man comments on white girl's hair. So I thought, okay, well, it's going to be something like that. But I was wrong. I think this is a pretty nice thing he's saying about white girl hair. Listen.
You hug a white girl, be like, what's up, babe? You hug a bro, hair be smelling like kiwi and strawberries and pineapples and sand pears and apples and all kind of
smell like a fruit salad.
Yeah.
Your hair smell like a fruit salad.
He just kept naming fruits. I thought he was going to say and smells like, pine trees and the sandy beach. No, it's just a bunch of fruits.
Yeah, and he got very specific with it when he said sand pears. I don't even know what a sand pear is.
Sand pear.
I don't think that's a real thing. I think he meant the beach and a pear together.
Yeah, maybe.
You go hug a white girl, you be like, come here, what's up, babe?
Yeah.
Kiwis and apples and sand pears.
Sand pears.
I love that. But we do eat a lot of mayonnaise, so that's why I don't get offended by those stereotypes.
Yeah, mayonnaise is awesome.
Yeah.
I watched a woman making a breakfast sandwich on the internets just this morning. Where she took the egg that was she took a bagel and put both of the sides face down in the skillet And then she poured eggs around it and made like an omelet around the bagel, and then flipped it and twisted it and all that, and put bacon and made a sandwich out of it.
Now that, yes.
And the first thing I thought was, you ain't gonna put no mayonnaise on that?
What kind of sauce we doing?
More mayo, please.
Yeah. If it's not a peanut butter sandwich, it needs mayo on it.
I agree. Totally.
That's the only kind of sandwich that doesn't require mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I bet there are some weird people though that do it. Mayonnaise on peanut butter.
Oh yeah, my dad.
No.
Yeah, he eats peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. Yeah.
Oh.
Did I call them weirdos? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, but he is crazy. He's psychotic, actually.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
With all the crazy stuff going on in the world, you need to stay informed. But receiving important information about politics and our culture doesn't have to be boring. Listen to the TJ Ritchie Show, and I'll keep you knowledgeable about current events with my unique wit and adorable disposition. The TJ Ritchie Show is live weeknights from 7 to 9 on 107.9 WBT in Charlotte, or listen to the podcast anytime at tjritchie.com. Join the fight and the fun with the TJ Ritchie Show.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So Lindsay left. That's the name of her new show, Lindsay Left. Because she's always leaving early.
Might as well be.
And we don't know why. Well, why? We don't know. She was just tired. So, you know what? I got to go. You know, or like when you're on the phone with somebody and they go, well, let me jump off here and go get some stuff done. That's what she did. Let me get off of here.
I'm going to take off.
All right. Hang on just a second. Okay.
There you go.
Let me clear my throat. So here is a young wife, and she's making a point that I don't know how many other young wives or old wives, for that matter, would agree with her, but it is a take. Hear her out.
A wife to a husband who doesn't have hobbies outside of his wife and his children. Men with hobbies are gross. What do you mean your husband spent all Saturday golfing? Your husband's in bowling league and he was gone all Monday evening. After work, he'd rather go to the bar with his buddies. Ew.
So men with hobbies are gross and don't spend time with their family. Now, she's partly right about men not needing to stay gone all the time with hobbies when they do have a family. But there's a middle ground there. Everybody needs something that they can do outside of, home. So maybe playing golf every now and then is fine, or going, in your bowling night or whatever for a couple of weeks, or, however long a season is fine. But, you get these men that are hunting all weekend, every weekend, like they go off deer hunting and they stay in the camp and all of that. That's a different story.
Yeah.
Or men that play golf every Friday and Saturday. And the way you look at that, though, as the wife, is you got to figure out, okay, what am I doing that's making him not want to be with me? Because it's their fault. They're pushing him away.
Is that right?
Yeah. So they need to look in the mirror and figure out what it is that they can change to make their husbands want to stay there. I'm just kidding, ladies. I'm just kidding. Ha ha ha. I'm a funny man. Remember? Funny, right? Joking.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey. I'm doing unspeakable looking things in the camera, but I don't mean for them to be gross. I'm just being silly. So I'll stop.
Unspeakable things.
Yeah, I'm touching myself and doing like on my chest, and I'm not trying to be vulgar or anything. It just looks it.
Not a problem. Not a problem. They'll understand.
Yeah.
Well, there's good news in the news this week. Costco is hoping to reduce the cost of fertility drugs by up to 80%.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a new partnership that would allow Costco members to go in and sign up for this healthcare platform called Sesame, and through different IVF treatments, in vitro fertilization, medications that can potentially help. But I think this is awesome, especially if you're a Costco member. Reducing the cost of fertility treatments for all Americans, I think, is a good call. So any way we can get there quicker, I think is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it depends on who's trying to have babies.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask. What is the stipulation? Like, what makes somebody not good to have a baby?
If they don't look at the world the same way I do.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh dear. I was worried that was going to be the answer.
The last thing I need is somebody coming along that's going to cancel my grandchildren's votes whenever I have grandchildren. I don't like that.
Yeah. So it is interesting to see Costco getting involved, though, in this kind of thing. I mean, now you can go get your treatment, your IVF medication, and then you can get a $1.50 hot dog. I mean, that's a...
Yeah. Do you know how many times I've wanted to go? Because it's right there by the checkout. You check out and then you walk straight into that snack bar at Costco. And I've wanted to do that so many times, but I haven't. I've never had the Costco hot dog.
Never?
Mm-mm. And they say Sam's snack bar is good too. They have good pizza, from what I understand, at Sam's.
Yeah. Oh, that's shocking. I mean, they have loyal people that love those Costco hot dogs.
I know.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
I'll get one day.
Yeah.
When I'm depressed.
It's a depression meal, maybe.
Yeah.
And then one other note about food. Uncrustables are no longer required to be put in your freezer. They are now refrigerator ready. So they will last up to 5 days in your refrigerator. No need to thaw. Coming soon, I believe this summer. So
I love Uncrustables.
A lot of people do, especially the NFL. They love Uncrustables as well. Something about your parents coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TJ Riggins TV and watch the show an extra funny each weekday. Sponsored by eFile.com, making filing individual federal and state returns easy. Go to our deals page for 20% off when you e-file with eFile.com.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right. What it is. I think I'm going to start calling you bruh man more often, Riggins.
I like that.
I'm going to bring that back, bruh man.
Bruh man.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's cool.
Okay, good.
And you know who else? My oldest brother thinks he's really cool, even though he's 45 and he still wears like too much gel in his hair. He still thinks he's like the coolest person who has ever lived. And anytime you can kind of like, you know, tweak him a little bit, it's like the greatest thing ever. So the other day I get a call from him and I pick up, I'm like, hello. And I hear nothing. And then finally, like, I'm like, Matt. And I'm yelling. And then finally he picks up, he goes, oh, sorry, I butt dialed you. And I'm like, it's 2026. Who butt dials anybody anymore? And then he says, well, I had my phone out and you're in my contacts as one of my favorites. And I was like, I'm in your favorites? Oh, I'm one of your favorites. And I mean, I was just really turning the knife, you know, just to bring him down a couple pegs, which is always fun to do. But I will be reminding him, I'm like, oh, I'm one of your favorites, huh?
So does he get mad like Ace used to whenever it was mainly Alexis would point out that Ace was doing something that old people do that's not cool? And he would get so mad because the worst thing that you could tell him was that he wasn't cool.
Yeah, it's true. He's the same guy. They're the same guy. So yeah, I love doing it. But another thing that older people do, a guy pointed out on TikTok, he's a Gen Zer, and he said, when I'm talking to my mom on the phone and we say bye, and I'll be like, I love you, and she'll say, I love you. We could go on for 5 minutes. She refuses to end the call. And he said his dad does it as well. Now, my parents are the same thing. If you're on the phone after you say bye, it's just silence. They don't hang up. It might be a boomer thing. Do you end the call? Like, are you always looking for the end button after your things are done on the call?
Yeah. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to, but yeah, once you say bye, I mean, that's it.
Yeah. And a lot of people pointed out in the comments, they said, well, your mom's probably just hoping to get, hear a little background to find out what you might actually be doing or who you're hanging out with to spy on you. I was like, I don't know that I have those kind of parents.
I think it's probably just because they're slow.
Yeah.
Because then they have to pull the phone away and find the end to end the call.
Yeah.
They're just not as quick.
Yeah.
But I'm out.
Me too.
Hang up on my mom when she's still saying, I love, click.
See ya.
Too late. Sister.
Yeah!
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.